They toss to Freeman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
And the tackle's made there by one of the secondary members. And I can guarantee you, having played that spot in the huddle right now or on the field, they're urging for a little bit more support from the guys up front. I actually remember one game where I hopped over a defensive lineman to make a tackle downfield and realized he was 10 yards downfield. That's not good. That's being driven off the line of scrimmage, and you can't have that if you're going to win a game on defense.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
21.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Nice job there defensively on 3rd down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Here's Ryan. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that one results in 35 yards. Now a first down throw, Watson. Flushed out right. He shakes him off, shrugs it, but now he's swallowed up and taken down.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss.
Come back, come back.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Open man is QT, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout.
Tiger, tiger, tiger. Black 22. Black 22.
On first down, Watson. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are in for 6. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the interception, here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Reset.
To throw is Watson. To throw on 2nd down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
3rd and long. It's Watson. Trying to lay one up deep. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 36 yards. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now Ryan on first down. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And a short return to the 6-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down.
Green the line. Tiger. Kill.
On first down, it's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now Watson looking to throw on second down. Going deep for Hopkins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
After the interception, here's Ryan. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tevin Coleman as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Here's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee,
comment on YouTube. Where you
got
on
enough to talk
YouTube?
about at the half.
Live.
Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got an open man, it's QT. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as they'll get this only back to the 20. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Jonathan Joseph there for the tackle.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Now Ryan on second down. Flush to his right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Dancing to his left. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. If you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a changeup in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the changeup, and on that play, it worked for big yardage.
Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 33 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half.
I can't play. Hey, subscribe to YouTube channel. Hashem Hindu. What's going on?
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10.
I didn't mean to miss the
line.
field goal, but you know. The wind was blowing 4 miles to the left.
Out of the gun, Watson. Now he'll turn and throw deep. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's Desmond Trufant.
Let's go. Subscribe to the channel, bro. And share for me. Let's collab.
Disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback rolling left and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Let's go. Hey, Hashem.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice gain.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They will run again with Coleman. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Now it's Ryan. He finds Coleman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They'll try and run with Freeman. And he is not going to make it to the goal line. So the defense holds, and this remains a 5-point game. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Absolutely. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield.
Let's go, everybody.
They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Hashem.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Partners, we well know long kickoff returns set up big-time momentum for the team with the ball. But how about the defense? They've gone on the field, understood the situation, and really have held up strong.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Back now in Houston. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Ryan. And that is caught. Touchdown.
Jay Smooth, you must thought I was going to throw it to him again. I got options, bro.
And the Falcons will extend their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land,
Stop
two
playing
by
with
sea.
me, bro.
He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Yeah, you done, bro. You done. You done, bro. Go ahead and quit, bro. You done.
At the 41-yard line. This is Freeman. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. On 2nd down, Ryan. He's airing it out for Sanu. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. This return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
If that was Julio, he would have caught that.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Richmond. Hey, who ready?
Yo, what's going on, everybody? I don't have my camera set up right now, but you know.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. So they took a shot on first down.
I do not have my camera set up, but I'm still streaming. So make sure y'all go follow your boy, subscribe to the channel.
They had the fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath.
Yeah, don't throw that damn ball, boy. You know what's up. Don't throw that damn ball, boy. You know what's up. Coming for that ass. Coming for that ass.
Reset.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Watson. And it's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, out of bounds.
But out of bounds, says the line
Out of
judge.
bounds. Let's go.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down. Threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary.
Hey, comment y'all who the best. Y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Let's go. Let's get it.
For how hard you throw the football.
Y'all here having fun, y'all.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. Looking deep for Demarius. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th.
I'm the best out here. Quit, bro. Go ahead and quit, bro. Go ahead and quit. Hey, if I win, you got to subscribe my channel, bro. You got to go subscribe my channel.
Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down. Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Finding some room at midfield. Still fighting. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out
What you doing, Harry? Watching my game?
I saw a defense
You watching
standing
that?
base, not taking a chance, not blitzing.
Yeah.
In a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a
that's
case
you.
of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Let's go, nigga. Let's go. Go on quick, J Smooth. It's over with, J Smooth. It's a wrap.
44 yards. And the Falcons turn that interception into a touchdown. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now out comes Houston. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and
This one already
reassert
open.
themselves here. Looking
Yeah.
for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Target. Down. Black 22. Black 22.
Throwing again is Watson. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Vic Beasley able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Black 99 Billy.
Here's Watson throwing on 3rd and long. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Demaryius Thomas past the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Black 22. Black 22. Richmond.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Lamar Miller punching it in from a yard away. And the Texans cut into that lead.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game.
Jay Smooth, the game been over with a long time ago, bro.
Up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
What going on, D-Drip? What's going on? Make sure you subscribe to the channel, bro. This game been over with a long time ago. He could have been on quick and just saved himself the trouble and played a new game already. He ain't getting up in there. I got my niggas covered here. Let's go. Oh, he got up in there. He laughing, y'all.
And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even
don't crack that onside kick.
They tried to create space.
We're gonna get the ball back. We're gonna get the ball back in the game real quick, y'all. Man can't stop me. Give me that damn ball. Give me the damn ball. AD guard.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside
What's going on, drip guard?
They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
Jay Smooth out here laughing, y'all. He out here laughing.
Hey, Tuesday. Let's go.
Well, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it.
Look at that shit, y'all. Look at that. No coverage. No coverage. Score again on his ass. No coverage. Shit easy to me, y'all. I do this. I told y'all I'm the best. If I see I'm the best, I'm the best.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
Who won? Did I beat you yesterday?
Bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them.
Man can't stop me. I can't be stopped. Did I win? I think I did win. I only lost 2 people yesterday, and those my homies on online, my friends online, but not ranked.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Spins away. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On first down, Watson. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And they finally get him, but not before
keep doing
he reaches
that shit.
the 33-yard
I don't need my timeouts.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
You're not finna keep doing that. Now do it again. Do it again. Oh, nigga. Stop fucking playing with me. Got your ass done, nigga.
Second down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Here's Watson.
Oh, pass interference. Damn. It'll be all right. You'll fuck up again.
No one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag.
Don't run that ball. Don't run that ball. I'll knock your ass out.
Watson now.
What the hell your problem is? What the hell your problem is, Jay Smooth?
His guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount.
Jay Smooth just tried me, y'all.
You got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always.
I had to get my head in the game. What's going on, everybody?
Maybe somebody ran a wrong pass.
I had to get my head in the game, y'all. He thought he was going to beat me. I had me at 14-0.
Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman.
Oh, he flipped that nigga ass in.
30-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chain.
Don't let the time go out, y'all, so I can go ahead to the next match.
Here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
And that one drops to the ground, incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. As they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, Ryan. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Covers that time by Aaron Colvin.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it?
Since you suck, I'll give you something.
And he's right there for the pass breakup.
Here's Matt Bosher now. Oh. And how about this, a fake?
Told you I'll give you something. Now let's see what you can do, bro.
Picked up by Justin Reed.
Don't let this go look that bad.
At the 46-yard line.
Keep letting niggas try me. I'ma beat this whole motherfucking family.
After the interception, here's Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Come here.
And oh, it'll
I knew you ain't have it in you, bro. I knew you ain't have it in you. He ain't have it in y'all.
Guys will get the football back. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Why were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Easy win, easy win. Let me go and beat somebody up real quick. Easy win. Let's see who's next. Let's see who next. Who want to play?
Tell me who the hottest that you know. If it ain't me, you Curry get the flame calling Prince Zuko. Swimming through the money like a flounder. I just want the knowledge and the power. Why the looking at me sour? Eat it like chowder. Rada. Never gave a fuck about a dollar. More money mean more problems. Pray for me to fall like autumn. Cause I got it on my own with no help, man. Gotta get it, bless it, and myself, man. They need a new hope, deliver new, giving out like Shaq at the free throw. Anybody wanna be E.T.? Man, y'all can't see me. Out of my league, you pee-wee. Pocket through beat Rakishi. Pocket through beat they sumo. Pulling card like Uno. Flip like judo. You act too Uno. You and her no Chad Hugo. Pocket through beat they sumo. 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 Pulling card like Uno. Flip like judo. You act too Uno. You and her no Chad Hugo. Pocket through beat they sumo. Pocket through beat they sumo. Money flow like a battleship, Diddy the new, deliver new, giving out like Shaq at the free throw.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the architectural wonder that is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I got these Seahawks at hand now, y'all. See what the hell they're going to do.
Now Will Wilson on first down. He's got the tight end, and they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. His throw incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
19.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Wilson to Lockett there for the Seahawk first down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy. He came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to work. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Here's Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Janikowski good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry for the tailback, Devontae Freeman. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And that one results in 35 yards.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. Nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Being chased out left. And this is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Hey, Tuesday.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Ryan. His pass caught at the 4. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 3rd and goal, Ryan. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Tevin Coleman, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And an alley to run. There he goes left side. And all the way in, touchdown. Seattle, as his guys are in for 6, and the Seahawks are able to strike for 6. Janikowski on for the extra point. Janikowski adds the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. So out come the Falcons now. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that
y'all make sure you subscribe to the channel, y'all.
No adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Subscribe to the channel, y'all. That's all I ask. Subscribe to the channel.
Now it's Freeman. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Right back to him on first down. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and all of a sudden here it's third down. To throw is Ryan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. He's airing it out for Sanu. It's caught inside the 25. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Ryan. And his throw is incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
There we go.
Freeman, the tailback, he's got it running left. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Get up. Gun. Hey, let's go. Ready, go.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. And he's got his strong receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown.
2 hours. I did my time. Hurt my leg. Shit. And that nigga was butt ass naked in that cell. Did like that. I said, oh, this is not for me. This is not for me. That nigga across the cell doing this. He was in a straight jacket. Man, he was crazy as fuck pulling the club. I said, oh, I ain't with that shit. I can get the fuck up out of here. Guard! Don't they get a phone call? I was like, guard, don't they get a phone call? I was still all they can. Get me the fuck up out of here. I learned my lesson.
Tie game here in a back and forth first half.
I was in wholesale. I talking about the job. Shit, just like that right here. Wherever you see, you get to scan yourself. I said, so I stopped scanning my shit. Like shit, fuck it, cause they were looking or whatever. But I said I ain't care, cause they was stealing my goddamn. It was like they was stealing my damn money. My car, we working every 2 weeks, me and Tay, 40 hours a week. And why my check only $300?
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
So I was like, shit.
The Charles Away touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both
I was like,
sides
shit,
of this
keep me
thing.
about them motherfucking mama.
Like
it's a crazy nigga. Looking at my butt, and I'm on the other side of the glass.
Watching this type of a game, but let's face it, right now, the way
I mean, I was stealing, but the lady said I stole today, but I ain't steal today. It just caught up with me. That shit, fuck it. He told me to stop. Tay was doing it too, but he stopped a long time ago.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Don't spill no sugar, Harley.
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half.
Shit, they were robbing me, so I was having to rob their ass back.
Timeout.
All I heard was this, when I got in the car. Locked up. I seen Akon. I was just laughing at that bitch. I was at the car.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
The dumb man said he was going to name in the paper and nothing. He put it in there. I said, Tay died last week. See who I got out. He said,
and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
I bust out. He said, you stupid ass got arrested for stealing candy. I said, you stupid fool. He was laughing hard as hell, too.
Out of the gun. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
Interview?
It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it
first
back to a 3rd and 3.
First station manager.
That was a good run. Probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. He finds his man, Baldwin. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First down, Seahawks. Wilson to Baldwin.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree,
a bit like this.
One thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
No, that's yours. No, they still a damn call.
But then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but
like, man, I can't believe. I said, shit. I can't believe this shit.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Oh, I don't believe this shit. I don't want to got locked up.
25 now at the 24.
Shit.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
2 hours did me good. I was like, shit, fuck that, I'm good now.
5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. From the shotgun, Wilson toward the sideline. He will have the first down.
I thought Mama was in trouble because he came when I said, you got the one. I said, yeah. I said, damn, what the hell Mama did? Because she always just get in trouble there.
Continues and the chains move again.
Mama stayed in trouble. Her damn car used to drive while I was in the newspaper. You can read the newspaper and her drive. You see her car in the newspaper. Like, damn, Mama, pull on, fool, pull on. But I thought it was a show about defense or whatever. You know, I thought it was like that. I was going on. But they said, you're on the rush. I said, I said, I died. I said,
is it a series of
I got fired, I got my badge took, man, Avery, or whatever. She said, what you doing now? I said, I'm doing better than that since staying out of jail. Every since she bust all that.
In for the score. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
And then I said, I'm about the other. I said, I was working 80 hours a week. And my check number $400 some. We working 80 hours, and we get paid. I said, I said, I have more than that. And we were young and talk. I said, shit, they were out there and taking out. I get them taking out shit. So, you know, got clean up and dump rubber and everything. I was like, shit, they using our but.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
I said, what the hell my check going? That's the first time. What the hell my check going? It is. You got to get
throwing now, Ryan on first down. Looking deep for Julio. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
And I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
2-3.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout.
No way you can go in and talk to
as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on third and long. Ryan looking downfield. And guys, man, complete. And all the way down to the 37. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Looking deep. And he's got a star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown.
don't know. But I know my comments. I got to be in the park. They call $300, $400.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I can't done right now. Damn.
Bryant tacks on the extra point. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
A big run there by Freeman. 51 yards on the ground. And Freeman, not sure if he was a surprise exactly, but he sure took the NFL by storm.
But when you talk with his team, they'll tell you they saw this coming. They knew he had the talent. They were just ready to turn him loose on a full-time basis, and he took full advantage of it.
And now one of the most electrifying runners in the game today. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan connecting on his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Falcons have broken our tie.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Bryant's extra point up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. On first down, Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Baldwin. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola. And then, of course, to Stanford. And, boy, he's been good. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
On second down, here's Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. It's caught, Lockett. And now running right through it. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
No.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some...
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And here now come the Falcons. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now Ryan on 2nd down. Coleman has it here right side. The 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Matt Ryan now with 5 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Falcons have broken our tie.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even insult the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very...
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
After the interception, here's Ryan. This is caught, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 29 yards, and the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just 1 shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give me...
Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. 74 yards. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
Subscribe to the channel. I know. Hola, papi, you want to think? I said the day before the day had a job. How did he get all the money? I did a whole site by myself. Built the damn fucking Walmart. Hola, papi, I'm good.
Out to kick is Janikowski.
I swear that word get on my nerves. She said that. She was saying that word since we were.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
That's a midget Mexican with a tank top with a short with a beard and hair with hair to chair.
And if you play on offense, this is your kind of game.
One of those.
You've accumulated a whole lot of points, statistics. Makes me wonder though. Adjustments. Tell you what, you hear this sound? Defense for both sides, just tear it up and throw it out. They haven't figured out anything.
On first down, Ryan.
And he's
able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Little Caesars.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. For a quarterback, that's one of the better throws.
I know, but it's being white. It's being white lady trying to preach it. I don't like
his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver.
I say this. How about me? How was Shawu Kawa Kakadas? Oh, they had whole name and God and his son. I gotta get right. I know you two all the time looking up.
Possibly imagine, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defense.
You was YouTube to sleep. What's she? One. What's she high? Sleep right there, look.
In pregame.
Mama. Right there.
It's the Falcons. They got the football. They got the lead as we get set to start the fourth.
Diaz. Mumps. What a lady with $2,000 food stamp. But they're gonna find her ass. You got 2,000. That bitch set for life.
First and 10, it's Ryan. He's gonna fire one deep, middle of the. That's caught inside the 20.
I swear, Mama used to say this. I would never go to jail. I would get locked up. But I see Mama got locked. I ain't gonna lie, I die. I told my dad when we got taken away. So the police came. Stop, please say I could say I stick at the house. The police said, whoop on her ass. Say, hit Mama. Mama put the choke in her ass. Say, boy, that blanket. I just. Mama top, please.
This is another person that's tied it.
A couple times. That's money. Oh, making sure. Yeah, so I say I did.
Jerry Rice tied it as well.
Yeah.
And finally, we're seeing it here one more time.
Mama said, what the hell wrong with your guy? Channel, black it out. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, y'all. We talk about everything. Mama got there. The police came. Mama said, she choking me. She choking me. I said, shit. Oh, Mama called it Shia. Mama went to jail today. This ain't I was like,
and they will not get a
Eric
chance
told her to speak out. He said, yeah, he said, Shia got, she had got restraining order on her for her, and Eric can't be a ranger. She had still sneak down there. She went to jail, got locked up that day. I said, what the hell? I thought,
about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but about them just taking it.
No, you did go to jail that night. He put your haircut, took you to jail and stay home that night. Because she choked her and the police came and told Mama don't do that. That's why you can't choke nobody. She won't let Mama just won't listen. No, she did it when the police left. She asked me out. Mama went to Arby's. He came back. No, Mama went to Arby's got some food. She came back. Aaron told Shad sneak out the house because she had to get a whooping. Mama came back and Shad sneak out the house. He came back in the house. Mama, the police told her to whoop on the ass before he left. Mama started whooping her. You know, Mama said, look at like that. Come here. Whoop you. Shad just go like that. I said, I probably like, that won't hurt. She hit me, say how harder. It's how I swung, Mama called police. Boy, after Mama choked me. I think Mama told me call police about it. So I said, she been acting crazy again. She said, I was bad as hell. And then Mama said, I didn't do nothing. What I do? What I do? What he said? I said, Mom, you better stop when you go to jail. He said, I ain't going to jail. He said, Mom, calm down. Talk to me. He said, I ain't going to jail. Put your hands by your back. I said, you went for a day. Got locked up for what Shia did. I said, but Mama was choking her. But she had some work on. I said, I want the whole thing. Shia was bad as hell.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside.
We had to go to Aaron Howe today, and Aaron threw some people up. We were looking for him.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
A gain of 6 there on first. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brian Poole, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They run from the pistol here with Freeman. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Freeman again. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. That 2nd down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here.
Eric, we talking about Eric. You need to pull up.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. It's caught. Jones. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there at 22. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. Had a nice move, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I didn't know you played. I'm playing today, though.
Running right, this is Freeman. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. The Falcons on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Ryan. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 26 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's Bosher to kick it away.
That's how they be doing. That's how they be doing it. I don't like nobody fouling.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, Wilson. He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They give him a gain of 38. And we continue to see another example here of offenses just going for it.
And this game has really turned into a receiver's dream and a defender's nightmare, because no one's...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Tech McKinley able to collapse the pocket and drop it for a loss of a yard.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Nick Vanette, 33 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Janikowski good with the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. Out to kick is Janikowski.
How long it took?
This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Only one timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have one timeout left, and that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because nobody else can.
Not with my chicken scratch, not at all.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
Aaron Joshua. She's what? Anisha Joshua.
Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. It's caught inside the 25. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Oh, he come over here and play. We can play with that ball, but I got to get on the power ball. Somebody burnt. Yeah, he owns it. First time take him here, appreciate it. Yeah. That was up. Well, how you like this group, y'all? Superstars, brand new cars, we by the ball now. Swaying doors now. Now smash, shots and goals, rock the shows, big bang rolls, cash. Now she go, for the team, now she don't skid, splash. Think about busting up on the ground, man, the lead, whole gang in the field, we don't do bleachers, pocket splitters, don't think I'm ready, you got that swag, you got that salt, that sell it, free mind, cash on my way bailing. Saw my teacher, I was the same student fella. Now I got a lawyer, straight cash, no settlement. I'm out my element, out my element. My the same, don't need no clout, no fame, no clout, bought the game. All brand new chain, I swerve the lane. Called up the big game, tell her, he be bad here, but I be getting on, he be get attitude and stuff. You don't do the ball out there. Oh, I know I am. I ain't the GOAT, I'm the best. In everything.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are a mile high at Broncos Stadium in Denver, Colorado. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons.
Hey, you got some hate over here, don't you, man?
Here's Bosher to kick it away. And the mile high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
She tried to... She said when you come over here, she's going to braid your hair, all right. She's going to braid your hair when you come over to her.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Jack Crawford with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Hey, that shit's straight. That's why I be looking like, I do want to take my jerseys off. I'm like, nah. Take a long process. I'm going to have so much dead. I'm going to be bald here by the time I take all my shit out.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. That'll get a little bit back, give him 5 on the run, and they'll be left with a 3rd and 13.
Oh, yeah, I suppose it could move how the other days go.
Now Keenum. Got a man. He finds Sanders. They chalk that one up. It's a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
I know they had good coverage downfield, but you have to wonder, on 3rd and long like that, how does that happen that they can get that far downfield and complete a pass? You got to guard the sticks, understand where you are, so it's almost like someone fell asleep at the switch, and now that the play has been completed, they got to dust themselves off on defense, pick it up, and figure out how to not let that happen again.
11 more on that one, and another first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
That's caught left side by Jake Butt. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A very solid gain of 27. Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and goal to go at the 7. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Throwing now is Keenum. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Now Keenum. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Higher, Bird, what are you putting on? I don't care now, but he in the phone, he good. She's driving again. Mama been driving you for a minute.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Samarian driving too. You think y'all look alike? You been on screenshot there.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
You can't screenshot one hit. Oh, it said nigga took a photo. I saw it at the top. Taking another one. He's trying to kill it. Go stupid. Go stupid. Go crazy.
The Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Well, I can make it just like, hey, Bird. Tell them what you said the other day. What? You said out loud. Okay. They wait to come up here to do stuff loud today.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones.
That look like you.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across.
What did you say, bro?
A very solid gain of 27.
I gotta do it at
that's
first.
the connection, Ryan to Jones, that this defense obviously has to key in on.
It certainly feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
On 2nd down, Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. That one goes for 36 yards.
I got slavery.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And the play clock running very low, so Dan Quinn decides to call for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. From the gun, it's Ryan. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here. A handoff, Devontae Freeman. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
I think probably just trying to draw him off there, it didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Broncos will take over on downs. So the Broncos coming out now. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room and pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Keenum. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Hey, go, Roger. Very left, very left.
Keenum to throw on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lindsey. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Emmanuel Sanders, 60 yards. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. Now Ryan. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Sua Cravens with a pick. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So they get the INT. Now here's Keenum. Throw left side complete. It's Patrick. 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And that one results in 35 yards.
Go.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Denver right after this. Throwing on first down is Keenum. Escaping the pressure right. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
From the gun on 3rd down, Keenum. Flush to his right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. And McManus able to put it through, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now
Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 75 yards. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? And Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Keenum again here on 2nd and 10. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Hey, orange arm! Orange arm! On 53!
Anybody that try to take from my family or my mother, you got to hold up with chicken up. Really upset you. That's how it is.
Keenum now on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. Here's Keenum to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And McManus able to put it through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now Now McManus on to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Will Parks. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Keenum going to lead the Broncos up now 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. After the interception, here's Keenum. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Tech McKinley in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. On 3rd and long, it's Keenum. Left side here to Sanders. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
There's Keenum now on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Throwing on 3rd down, Keenum. Going up top. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denying 3 points at the very end. Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
But if these guys are going to chomp into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down, couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and long, it's Ryan. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. He's going to fire one. This is caught at the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Brandon Marshall able to drop him for a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. From the shotgun, Ryan. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Freeman. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On third down, Ryan. He may try and run for this. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a fourth down situation.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own. But as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. And if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Will Parks. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Flushed out right. Complete out right to Jake Buck. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. They go play action here on first down. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Keenum. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 39 that time. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
Let's go, let's go. Down.
Now a play fake, and it's Keenum. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. In for the score. And the Broncos will extend their lead. On this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running. Because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit.
He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They give him a gain of 38. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Brandon Marshall. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Keenum going to lead the Broncos up now 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Now a first down throw. Keenum steps away to his left. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Throwing now is Keenum. He's going to air one out. And got his man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That goes for a gain of 31. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here,
and he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, Keenum. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Ricardo Allen with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but gallons.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 27. On 1st down, Ryan. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And he takes this in the red zone all the way inside Denver's 15. A gain of 39 that time. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
McManus's point after is good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by the corner.
When you're 30,000 feet up, what you think of? Oh, I hated knowing that my thoughts would turn to dream, cause I never knew I'd get my chance to link up. Oh, I tell you all of this unusual to me. Swear I came from the bottom, flappers living, walking dead on. But your favorite rapper's name